back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Sephora collection Eyestories in Caffeine, Please. If you do want to see a review and a demo, please keep watching. If you have not seen my review on the previous Sephora collection Eyestories in Fresh Florals and Southwest Sunrise, I'll leave a link right over here in the cards if you guys are interested. These miniature eyeshadow palettes retail for $10 at Sephora. This is the last palette in the collection. Here's a closer look on what the eyeshadow palette looks like. You have a little coffee cup, and then when you flip it over to the back, you have a little description about the eyeshadow palette, the ingredients, and then a little picture here at the top. Let's go ahead and open this up. Here's what the actual eyeshadow palette looks like. I love the packaging, it's super cute. And then on the back, it's just this light brown shade. So let's go ahead and open this up. Such pretty shades they chose for this eyeshadow palette. Let's remove this little plastic. Here are the shades. And then of course you have a little pictorial if you want to create a little eye look. The first shade in the palette is called Soy Latte. Very soft in the pan. Soy Latte is described as an off-white metallic shadow. I do want to build that up, and we'll blend it out as well. That's much better. The next shade is called Lait. Very soft in the pan again. The shade is described as a camel matte shade. Let's build it up as well, and we'll blend it out. Here's what that shade looks like. The next shade is called Hazelnut. Very soft in the pan again. Here's what Hazelnut looks like. Hazelnut is described as a warm gold metallic shade. Let's try to build up that shade. Not sure if you can see the shade in Hazelnut. It's very subtle. It blends in with my skin. Same thing with the previous shadow. The next shade is called Mocha. Mocha is described as a chestnut matte shadow. I do want to build it up since we did build up the previous shadows. That's much better. Next shade is called Buzzed. Again, super soft in the pan. Buzzed is described as a marron glazed glitter. Such a pretty shade. I do want to build it up and blend it out as well. The last shade in the palette is called Expresso. Again, super soft and buttery in the pan. Expresso is described as a warm matte chestnut shadow. Let's build up the shade in Expresso, and we'll blend it out. Here we have all 6 shades swatched on the back of my hand. Now we're going to create a look using this eyeshadow palette. Taking a fluffy brush, we're going to dip into the second shadow here. We're going to apply that all over the crease. Here's what that shade looks like blended out. Really pretty. Taking that same fluffy brush, we're going to dip into the shade Mocha. We're going to apply that on our outer V. That way we can add a little bit of definition. I like how the shade in Mocha gave it more of a smoky effect to the outer corner. It looks really good so far. Taking a flat brush, we're going to dip into the shade in Buzzed. We're going to apply that in the center of our lid. Ooh, that is so pretty. I'm doing a patting motion, that way it's concentrated. Taking a smaller flat brush, we're going to dip into the shade Hazelnut. We're going to apply that in our inner corner. Taking another small flat brush, we're going to dip into the shade Soy Latte. We're going to highlight our brow bone. I'm going to be applying the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. For lips, I'm applying the Carly Bible X Ale Maquillage Collab. This is in the shade Luna. Taking a little bit of the shade in Libra, we're going to apply that to the center. Here's how everything looks like. My final thoughts on the Caffeine Please eyeshadow palette by Sephora is that I really did enjoy this palette. All the shades in this eyeshadow palette are buttery, pigmented. A little bit does go a long way. If you are a neutral girl, I think you would love this eyeshadow palette. I can definitely see myself reaching for this eyeshadow palette on a daily basis. If I had to choose one eyeshadow palette from this collection, I would choose the Fresh Florals eyeshadow palette. This palette is more my style. I can see myself reaching for it. I can also see myself reaching for this eyeshadow palette as well. I don't see myself reaching for the Southwest Sunrise eyeshadow palette. If you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video.